Katherine from Khoa, Nghĩa. Let's go for the gift. She will talk with us about the topic. Some scientists believe that in the future, computers will be more intelligent than human beings. Why some say this is a positive development? Others worry about the negative consequences. What is your opinion?
Good afternoon, my beautiful judges and audience and politicians here. My name is Katherine, which is a very unique name. I'm in class 10A1 at Oregon High School for the Gifted. Today, I'm super delighted to be here in Oklahoma City to join our industry public speaking contest, and I know that our contest will be successful. So, let's start with my presentations. We can see that nowadays, computers are something that that is irreplaceable. We really love to buy a new laptop or a new iPhone or new computers to use to enhance our work. And we recognize that as a drastic development of computers, some scientists think that in the future computers will be more intelligent than humans. Some people think that this is a very positive development. While others worry that it also comes with some negative consequences. And what is my opinion on this? So, I think everything has two sides. So let's start with the positive side first. We can see that computers has enhanced our productivity in the labor workforce. You can see that nowadays a lot of companies and a lot of factories, they use robots in their productions. You can see that they enhance the productivity in the work as they can produce more products. And they can also, because as you see that if you are a owner of a factory and you want to produce your product as much as you can, and you hire some human to do that work, and you have to accept that the human cannot work 24/7, and they will have they have to rest and to take time off to work. But if you use a robot to work for your factory, you can be sure that they can work 24/7 and even more, and they can produce a lot of product for you. The next thing is that the salary. If you hire so many workers in your factory, you don't have to worry about the salary you have to give them. You have to pay them monthly. But if you invest your money into a machine or robots, you can be sure that maybe it can be a little bit expensive at first, but you can be sure that your productivity and you will get to care about the qualifications of the product, because if the robot work, they can have a lot. They don't need to take a rest, or they don't have to take a day off. They can work all day and all night, so you can produce more products. And the next positive thing is that it improves the students' learning and teaching. As you can see in the past, if you want to learn something, you would have to go to the library, or you would have to find a teacher to teach you. But now, you don't have to do that. All you need is just a computer, because it's so smart that it can even be your teacher. Everything you are still wondering, you can go on THPT or any chatbot, and you just have to type some words to ask about a question, and they will instantly give you the answer, and you can have a lot of source of information, and you can see that information are not that knowledge from different aspects. And it can also store your documents or your homework. In the past, if you want to keep a piece of paper of your work, you have to find a place to put it. But now you just rely on AI, because you can save your work or save your essay on the internet, and you will be sure that it will forever be there. It will not be stolen or be missed. And the next thing is that is improve the convenience in humans' lives. You can see that a lot of aspects in our lives improved since computer appeared. And you can see that such as in the house service. In the past, you would have to meet a real doctors in order to know what diseases you have. But nowadays, you just need a basic machine that it can track your well-being, and it can even give you some advice and treatment for your health. And also, it has a lot of your, imagine that you go to work all day and you come home, you have to do all the household tasks that would be very irritating. But if you have a robot and a automatic home, you can be sure that you can easily do any housework tasks by clicking buttons. It is very convenient for a human. But the negative side is, I think it's a lot. The first thing is that a lack of creativity and motivation to work. And students will rely on this. And the unemployment and the health will be affected too. From my perspective, I think that it's two sides, so it depends on human and how to use this kind of artificial intelligence to control their life. Remember that you use them as a tool, not as a replacement. So you have to be sure that you use that for a good person and you have to control your use of it. Don't overuse it and make yourself a person that relies too much on technology. Thanks for your listening.
So it is said that in the future, the rate of unemployment will be increasing because of the AI. So, what do you think the young generation should prepare themselves to adapt with the new situation?
Thank you for your questions. So, as I say, in the future, the unemployment rate can be increased, and it depends on our prepare for the future. So, the major group of people that will be unemployed in the future is only the blue collars who work with their physical strength, such as building constructor or street cleaner or trader. So I think in order to overcome this problem, they should prepare their education background as good as they can. Maybe they can join college or university to prepare for a higher knowledge of their major, their field. They should also find themselves a really interest in the working place, such as they may be interested in many fields that they want, and they should prepare carefully for that. They should have a certificate for it, or maybe they should have qualifications so that they can easily get a job in the future. And to me, I think in the future, the jobs that need a physical strength, such as productions, waiter, industry cleaner, they can easily lose their job because of these intelligence of the robots. So I think academic preparations is always on the top of the preparations that the student can make for the future.
Okay, so in this situation, education should be changed as well to adapt to a new situation. So in what ways should education be changed?
Okay. First of all, as you see that nowadays in Vietnam, the General Education Program 2018 is used. And I think this is a very wise move of the Vietnamese government because it changes the way we study. In the past, you can see that in education, students have to sit there and listen to their teachers, and they don't really have a chance to express their opinion and their emotions to a certain topic. But nowadays, I think they arrange more subjects, and they also make options for the students to choose their subjects. And it's really good because, the high school students, they already have a plan for their future and their major in university. So if you make a choice for them to choose their own subjects that related to their career, you can easily direct them into their major, and they can have a chance to develop their knowledge into their field. And I think it's also more easy for students to practice doing some experiments, because nowadays I think the new generation's educational program, they create a lot of chance for students to really work and to really attend into activities that need their real working experience. So I think education should change in the way that they arrange